welcome to my stream. I'm going to be playing some What Remains of Edith Finch. One sec, I just need a drink. It's better. Right. Okay, right. I've already finished this game, so I can literally just replay any of the stories that are on here. But I'm going to go from, hold on. Ugh. I can open the bloody book from the beginning, which I believe is up here. Hopefully this is the right way.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Right, so here we are, this is the beginning of the game, and I'm going to go through the whole game now, because I've already played it. But it's all good because you can just like replay it all,
until I was 11, but
now that I'm going the right way, it should all work. This game is like a sort of one of a kind sort of game. It's very unusual, and it's also very depressing as well. But this game is really good. I do enjoy it because it's so different.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
So this is a story kind of game, a bit like Walking Dead and things like that, but you don't make decisions. You pretty much just have like a story entirely the way through, and you just do different things based on that. So you really need to read the text and everything else, and I'm just going to make sure that hopefully everything in the options is okay. Yeah, the dialogue's fine. If the brightness isn't okay, guys, please let me know, because this game is quite a dark sort of game.
Funeral.
I do think this game looks really good though. It's really pretty kind of game.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Right. I don't think it matters. You can go either way, guys. If you try and go both ways and sort of like walk back on yourself, you can get an achievement here, or a trophy, whatever you want to call them. I call them achievements, but trophy. I just like the achievement better than calling it a trophy. No offense. So yeah, so you can get a trophy here. I'll say trophy because I'm on the PS4. So you just basically just walk, say whatever way you want to go, left or right, and then just walk, and then walk back on yourself, back round to the other path, and then you get an achievement here. For anyone who wants to know, I'm still trying to get a trophy on one of the chapters. I will, when we get to that chapter, I'll tell you what chapter it is.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh, under the tree we go. Oh look, there's a deer up here. Let's follow it. If it lets me. No, it won't let me. Okay, we've got to keep going straight.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
So yeah, I pre-ordered this game because like I knew it was going to be a good game. I just knew like it was going to be my kind of sort of game. So this
The house
is
was
the
exactly
Finch
like I
house.
remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Yeah, guys, definitely read all the text because that will help you understand the story. Because I know a lot of you are going to be like, what the hell's going on? Because I was the same when I played this. I was like, I don't even know myself. I'm just going to show you around the scenery. I don't know if she can walk any faster. I think it's more like you walk. She might be able to walk faster. I can't really remember. Anyway, there's nothing down that way, so I will walk straight up this way.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
So if you come around this way, you can get another trophy here, but you need to make sure that you look through all of these little peepholes.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
So yeah, you need to make sure you look through all of these, and this will give you another trophy here, for anyone who's wondering. So yeah, I'm going to try and get from the dog back. There we go. Because the front door is locked anyway.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
So we're in the garage. Oh, this game is brilliant, Becky. I think you'll like this one. If you like story kind of games like me, you know, like Telltale games and all that, you'll like this one. It's a very unusual game. And it's good because now I finished it. I like it because you can just go through it.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
So yeah, now we're inside the Finch house.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
So we got Edith, that's who we're playing as, Edith. Got, I don't know, I think Dawn's the mum, Edie's the grandma, and Lewis was a brother, I think. And in loving memory of Lewis Finch, he was a beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie. Oh, here you go, it's telling you. And Finch Family Cemetery, and that's where it was held. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Like how only one restaurant would
I've already
deliver to our
finished this,
house,
so I'm
so
just
we
going
had
for
Chinese
it
a
so that
lot.
I can stream it for everyone. Carl, you know you want to stay. Don't lie.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oops,
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh, that's fine. It's all good. Alright, I understand.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Right, here's Barbara's music box.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh, thanks, Carl. No problem. Okay, if you want another trophy here, guys, see these doors. You basically got to look inside of all these holes as well. So, like, just have a look.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
So there's doors upstairs as well. So if you look through all the holes of the doors upstairs, that will also help you get some of the peepholes that you need as well for the trophies. I've already got all the trophies for this, but I'm just going to help anyone that is going to play this game and go through it.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
There you go. So basically you just look for all the peepholes. So you can start this end first, which is where I like to start. So yeah,
Molly
just
always
look
seemed
through
like a
all
girl
of
I could
these.
imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Okay, Carl, no problem. Thanks for
I spent a
joining
lot
my
of time
stream.
playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Oops, where am I going?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
So basically, guys, when you find a book in this game, it unlocks a passage, and that's where it will take you to the next
my mom
bit.
was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, why is the book not opening?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Right, I'm not going to go there yet. I'll just peek through all the holes first in the rooms before I go anywhere. So yeah, right, let's go down this end first. So yeah, just basically make sure you get all these doors. And
The
this will
last
give
time I
you
was
a look
in
inside.
Edith Senior's room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait. As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
And also, you need to make sure you get the text come up as well for it to count.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Here's Barbara's room.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Right, so as long as you get all them guys, you should be fine. Oh.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Right, so let's go onwards. So now we need to go back in that room that I just unlocked, and this will take you to the next bit, the next part of the game. So let's go.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
And then it will save once you get into there.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
I'll invite some peeps to watch the... Oh, thank you, honey. You don't have to. So anyway, we're going to find out about Molly now. Is there anything else here? Hold on. Oh,
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
I'm just making sure I find everything first. I don't think there's anything else here. Right, anyway, let's find out about what happened to Molly, shall we?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
So we got very hungry Molly.
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I thought about it. Poor goldfish. I'm so glad she didn't eat that. See what I mean, guys? It is a bit dark in this section. If you want me to turn the brightness up, let me know, okay?
I kept eating and eating.
Eat some toothpaste, why not? And
I ate a lot of things that night.
hi! Hello,
Then I heard
hello.
chirping outside my window.
Welcome to my stream, new person.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh, it's great having you guys here. Thank you so
And
much.
suddenly, I was a cat.
I know, I told you guys this game is very strange.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Not that way. I get confused now because I don't know where I'm going. Where's that fucking bird gone? Is that out there? No. Oh, I'm getting lost here. No, it is on here. That's it, and then up. And long. And then to that. And up here. Come here, buddy. Gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oops. Where did it go?
I jumped and I almost got her.
My character's getting angry. She's like, I want to eat that bird.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh,
Now
thank you.
I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that.
Oh, this game is really weird. It's good, but it's so strange. I've lost a fucking bird. This is another thing. I keep losing the fucking bird. There we go. We're getting there.
I gobbled her up.
Poor bird. I know. Dead bird
Suddenly,
now.
I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Right now, oops. You can get a trophy here as well, but I'm not very good at it. So. And I've already effed it up anyway. You need to get... Come here, rabbit. I've just missed it. Oh, God. I can't get it. No dinner for you tonight. Oh, I got one.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Cool
I swallowed
rabbit.
him up, and I didn't
what
chew
happened?
one bit.
Oh
Then
dear,
I
it's
flew
having
off
like
to
a
find
fit.
something bigger.
Well, anyway, I haven't got any trophy for this one.
A mama rabbit.
Where? Where? I've lost it. Oh.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Oh, I don't like it here. Its little heartbeat is so
Suddenly,
horrible.
I was a shark.
Right, and now I'm a shark. I just love how this game is like just so, you know, like beyond everyone's imagination. It's just like using imagination, and I can't get the shark to go down. There we go, rolling. As you can tell, I'm controlling this terribly. Right, this bit, I will probably be here a while because I'm not very good at the sharp bit. There we go, we made it in the ocean.
I was hungrier than ever.
Right, I need to... Right, this bit's not very nice neither.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper and it tasted really good.
I know, the poor seal, oh, so depressing. But then again, I can't thingy because, you know, Lara Croft eats these animals, and I eat animals, but I don't eat seal.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Can you guys see okay? I hope you guys can see. So now I'm a snake. It's struggling to move at the moment.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Right, there's another thing here that you can get as well. You can't get the bird. Oh, okay. But you can get a trophy here. And basically with the trophy, what you got to do to get it is you basically got to listen to, I'll show you when you get there. Gotcha. Yum yum. I'm a hungry snake. Oh, where's the... Let's get up here. Thank you so much for the sub, guys.
I didn't.
In you go. Right, so here, guys, you can get another trophy here. See this guy singing? You have to wait till he finishes the whole song. Oh, thank you. You have to wait till he finishes the whole song, and then you can get a trophy. So don't eat him yet. Wait till he finishes the whole Drunken Sailor song. With a drunken sailor. Right. Well, I've already got the achievement, so I'm just going to eat him, guys. But in your playthrough, if you do play this game yourself, just make sure you listen to the whole song to get the trophy. Oh shit, I'm stuck. There we go. Alright. I'm getting stuck. It's quite hard to control this snake. I'm stuck. I'm gonna get stuck. I'm getting stuck. Oh, thank you. I wish I could eat that bird, but I can't. Right, and then we've got the last person here.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have. So I
thanks, guys. I know, look at me getting my subs. But to me, it's not about the subs. It's just, you know, about enjoying myself and you guys enjoying it.
And the good smell.
I don't really care about that. But it's all good. It's nice that you've, like, subbed and you're supporting me. And I'll definitely sub you back as well. I just can't do it right now because I'm playing a game, but as soon as I do... Look, I'm in the toilet. There we go, we're out of the toilet.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, thank you so much, Becky, for your help. That really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You're such a lovely person.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
So yeah, that was Molly's death.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors. I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Right now I need to find the next bit, and I can't really remember where the next bit is, but I'm sure the next bit is, I can't say, oh my god, I can't say, where the hell am I? That is the way back. Why is she not? Ugh, why is she not getting out of here? Hold on guys, because I can't see a bloody thing. Options. Let me turn the brightness up a sec because I can't see anything. I will turn it back down in a bit. Oh, the door's completely shut. What the hell? I'm stuck in this room. What the fuck? I'm actually trapped in the room. It won't let me out. It's like, no, you can't go. What the hell? It's like trapped me in the room. Alright, okay guys. I don't know why that's done that. I'm trapped. Oh no, here we go. I'm not trapped. I was wondering where I was supposed to go. I was thinking I'm trapped in the room. It's alright, right, let's put this back down now. I think it was about there. There we go, that's better. You need it dark because it gives you more of an atmosphere.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Right,
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Right, we're in Edie's room now.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, so that's what that is in the garden. That weird dragon thing that's in the water at the beginning is a dragon slide.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Well, I guess that's maybe how she died then. We'll find out. Right, let's go and find out.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Okay, this will explain the family sort of thing. Oh, why is it not?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Okay, so that's how Odin died. He sank, the house sank apparently, and went to the bottom of the sea. Don't know how true that is, I'm not sure. But obviously there must have been a flood or something, or a storm or something, and it sunk the house, but somehow the house is still here. But anyways, that happened. You need to read all of this as well, and you can get a trophy here as well, because this will tell you the whole story about the Finch, sort of what kind of happened.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay, so yep, Edie and her husband Seven, or whatever his name is, and baby Molly. So Molly was the girl that we just did the story for, that become a snake, become an owl, and a shark. Because obviously her imagination.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So yeah, I've already got all the people in the book, but I'm going through it like the correct way. So it's only where I've played it all, that's all. Because I wanted to play it for myself so I can enjoy it more. Whereas when you do it, you know, you
knit
don't...
me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Oh, these were her birds. She's got Zumpy. Oh, her birds died. Oh, and look, the snake. She had a snake called Bob. What a name. What a name. That was jokes. Right, now how do I get out of this room?
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Okay, so there's Edie in the middle, and I think that's Edith on the right side. And then her mum, Edith's mum. Oh, lovely pink bathroom.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
This is very me.
It was a pretty big trace.
There's a secret in this bathroom. Shall we find out? Oh, why is it not opening?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
And voila, guys. That's where it is.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Calvin Finch. That's when he died. The swing that we saw. We saw this at the beginning. And look, and there's the deer we also saw at the beginning. So look, the story's slowly coming together, as you can see, guys. Oh. What's that paper say? Couple turns into native haven.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Whee! Alright, whose bedroom are we in now? Oh, this room's cute, isn't it?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
So this was a grandpa's room that had to share, I think, or something, with Calvin and Sam. This is Calvin and Sam's room. So It's so cool, this room. Look at it.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Command center. Oh, in we go. Got a duck. Bit too big for this place. Okay, so we're going to find out now what happened to Calvin Finch. There we go. Have a look.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, here we go, guys. We're on the swing. And I can't get it to move.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Or maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. And maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind the day he made up his mind to fly.
And this is how poor Calvin died. He wanted to fly, he flew. Hi Bullet, welcome to my stream. How are you?
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
So yeah, basically he went a bit too high on a swing and sort of flew into the ocean or sea, whatever. And that's how he lost his life. Poor guy.
After the funeral,
Kid, I mean.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh, and down I go. Right, now
Mom
we
said
can get
Grandpa
out of
Sam
here.
enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Another secret door. Oh. Ah, why is it not pulling? Because it's got to pull up. There we go. All these hidden doors, eh? In this house. I'm glad you're okay, Bullet.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh yeah, guys, make sure you unlock that once you get out of this room. Right, so whose room are we in now? Barbara's room. Everyone's favourite. Oh, I like
Growing
this
up,
chapter.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
No, I don't really want to go a party chat because like people need to kind of like hear the story as well, you know what I mean? And with everyone talking over the stream, it's not going to work because this is more a game. You need to like read what's going on to understand what's going on because it gets like really weird during the game. And normally I like streaming by myself, and then the audience can just watch. If it was a different game, then yeah, but this one you need to like really concentrate and they need to hear what's going on and what she's saying to understand the whole story of what the hell this game's about, because it's a kind of a mind fuck sort of game. Right, so here we are, Barbara. We're going to find out how Barbara died.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Right, let's go.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles in secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Hello guys, welcome
She
to my
reached for
stream.
the music box.
Oh, I just realised I'm in the
She
story now.
found the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Right now I'm playing the game. Right, here we go. I love the Halloween music, guys, isn't it? I thought this bit was so good. I was like, oh, I like this one.
Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
So clever. Right, you can get another trophy here if you knock all these off the table. Of course this one don't want to come off the table, does it? I can't get it to go down the hole. Get in the hole! This one just doesn't want to go in the hole, does it? There's always one. Well, anyway, you can get a trophy if you can get them all. Oh, wait, wait, wait! Yes! There we go. Go! Right, let's go. I do love this music. Right, let's go.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Just seeing if I can whack anything else. Oh yeah, I'll look like this. Stop!
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Whack.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, we're dead, Walter.
Right, off we go. Back with my crutch, like, yeah. Right, I'll go upstairs, I think. Yeah. Oh, there goes the rollerblade. Right, where's this dude's bedroom? There we go. There's only one room to go. Oh, I can get in there.
Walter, are you there?
Walter, hello?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Uh-oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Take that.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Thank goodness for the secret passageway.
Beautifully.
Right now we're in Molly's room.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Thank goodness for the escape being there.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Alright, let's go and make sure he's still down there. Oh.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Who's at the door?
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Of course he was.
But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Lovely.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That laugh though. Well guys, that was Barbara's story. What did you guys think of that?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Right. So, that was Barbara's story, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Now we need to go back down here and we need to go to that music box that it tells you.
I guess now I know why Mom
it.
didn't like me playing with the music box.
Right, here you go. This is why I opened the doors. So now we got to go back downstairs, if I remember rightly, and go and find where the music box is, because now you've learned how to open the music box. Oh, I'm sure it's around here. It's so dark in this house, I can't see a bloody thing. Oh, here it is. Right. Now we just got to keep turning it. Oh, turn it. Doesn't want to turn. Oh, why is it not turning? There we go. Right, so when we go to another section of the house, the basement. Wonder what secrets we'll find down here. And look, here's the pool table that you saw in the comic book. And it's basically all based on the house. I can't whack these balls. Alright, let's go. Don't think there's anything in here. And I don't think there's an achievement you can get in here neither. I don't think there is.
Mom
anyway.
said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
God, it's so bloody dark.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
And here's the fridge from the story.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Okay. She wasn't hiding presents, that's for sure. Oh my god, it's so dark.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
I'll look at the book in a minute. I'm just going to look around here as well. Right, this is what happened to Walter. And that's what Walter looks like. So here we go, here's the story. So listen carefully, guys.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. After a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Here you go, can you see it counting down,
If you
guys?
wait
If you
long
look at
enough,
this calendar,
you get used to
that,
anything.
like, he was here for 30 years. Trapped down here. It's crazy. Right, and he has peaches pretty much every day to eat.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
What a life this guy had.
And then one day, everything just...
Oh, here you go,
Stop.
skip like from... he's now in 2005.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
He's out of
I'm
peaches.
done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Come on, Walter, let's get out of this dump. Oh, here we go. This is how we go. Right. Why didn't you just leave earlier? I don't get it. Oh. Could have got out all along and he just stayed here for 30 years. Maybe he was scared of something, I don't know. Here we go, back in this bloody tunnel.
I know
thing
it's
that's
out
so
there
dark.
somewhere.
I know it's out there somewhere. What's out there? Something's out there for him.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Oh, poor Barbara.
Molly.
And Molly. I know. It's not looking good for this family, is it?
And Calvin.
And Calvin. We've got a long list going. Alright, we got this.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Oh, finally.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Oh, he'll be happy with one new day. I think this guy had a disease
I can already
or
imagine
something.
the
I'm
sun
really not sure.
on my face.
Oh. Oh. So that happened. He got run over by a train. Lovely. When I
Walter
first
died
played
when I
this,
was
I thought it
6.
was
I can't believe my mom never told me he was dead.
like a nuclear bomb or something, because of the light. But it wasn't. It was a train. He got hit by a train. Poor Walter. He escaped after 30 years, and he got squashed by a train. Poor guy. Poor guy.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Told you guys, this game's very depressing. And now we're going to go back down there. Let's try not to get hit by a bloody train. That'll be the next thing. Let's hope the train line's still not running. I don't get how they got a bloody house like right near a train station.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Yeah, Grandma didn't tell Edith about the person you had hidden under the house.
I can
that was
only
like a
imagine what
family
else she
member.
was hiding.
Tut tut. Family secrets. Dear me.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
I think they need to clean up in here. Oh, here we go, and this is where Walter went.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Wow.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Okay, now we're
I
outside.
thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
Yeah, let's find out what happened to everyone else.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
You think? All your family
Maybe we
keep dying.
believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
Oh, okay, so this is why I guess they're dying then, because they've got a bit of a family curse going on. Oh, and this is Walter's thing, look. Like trains and stuff. A little hat. You like trains so much that you got run over by a train. I think it's really nice, like the water is really nice, like I do like where their house like is set. Cause it's got like nice little water, they had a train station outside, but obviously that's not working now because it's been destroyed. Very strange house.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Chairs in the tree. Look, they got a little beach going on down here. Look at this place.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, why can't I go down there? Here we go.
And the history you're a part of.
Nice little beach.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Do you guys feel lost in the audience? She thinks you guys feel lost as well as
I think
the player.
people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Right, well there's no need to walk across that bridge because it's like broken. But you can if you want to, guys. I'm just going to go straight up the stairs. Up we go. If it's too dark for you guys, please tell me and I can turn the brightness up a bit. It's just, it needs to be dark because it's like night time in the game.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Right, through
Any
the
of
gate
it
we
seems
go.
possible.
Oh shit. Right, let's see if I can find any more peepholes for you guys. Here we go, there's another peephole here. I'm sure there's one there. I don't know how to look for it, it's not that anymore. Alright, maybe that ain't one, but it might be. It's probably just not working for me or I'm pressing the wrong button. But anyway, I think that's another one anyway, so that's part of your achievement thing. Right, there's nothing this way. Alright, to the path we go.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
You think? And whose black this was.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, what kind of family does that? The light's not coming on. We've run out of electricity already.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but The pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
Right, so this is all the pets that,
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Right, so this is all their pets that they had. And as you can see, they all didn't make it. And they had a lot of pets. So the gerbils that are at the front, so they had Zerpy, Lurpy, Furby, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. And then I think they had dogs and a cat. They had Charlie the cat, Lucy the dog, Daisy, whatever that was, and Tucker and Coco and Zoe. And they obviously had rabbits, but they didn't have names because they probably died too soon. And even the fish died. The bloody fish even died. That Molly had. God, these guys can't look after anything. Poor Bailey the dog died. Jeez. I don't think these guys should have pets.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Right, so here's Molly Finch. So Molly Finch, as you know, she liked cats. As you can tell from her picture when she had the cat ears on. And obviously, I think she had a cat as well called Charlie or Zoe or something. And she was born in December, and she also died in December. And she didn't live that very long. I was born in December, so that could explain why she's so strange like me. I was born December the 8th. Right, here we got an April one, and he died in September, and that is Calvin. That's the guy that went over on the swing, the little boy. 7 also was like the brother of Calvin, I think. And he was the one who built the house. He was like the older brother. Then we have Edie, which is the grandma, and she was born April, and she died December the 5th. Whoa. And she likes writing books by the looks of it. And then we've got Walter, the one that was trapped in the basement. And we know how he died, from being run over by a train, and that's when he was born, and he died in March. Then we've got Barbara, who was the girl with that was in the comic book, and she died, was born in October. Oh my god, and she died literally the same day, just in a different year. Both in October. Jeez, that's crazy, man. Right, is there anyone else? No, that's it. Right, onwards. So yeah, that's the graveyard. Oh, there's 2 ways for me to go. Right, here we go. Let's go here. Oh, we've gone that way. Sorry, I'm getting confused, guys. We need to go up. Sorry.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Whose graves are these? We've got, I think, that was Edie and Odin, I think. And she did say who this guy was.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh yeah. If you go here, this will be your last thing for that achievement, the peephole one, and basically you just look through this and zoom in.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
So guys, try not to miss this one, because this will get you the trophies, and that's all the peephole ones done. So, and if you've missed it, guys, you can always go back through the stream and have a look for yourselves. Oh, now what the hell do I go? I'm bloody lost already. Right. I think we just gotta keep going rounds, maybe? Oh no, here we go, this way.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Okay, so these were her mom's brothers, I think. So we've got Sam, Finch, Gus, and I think one of her brothers had a kid, and the baby was called Gregory, if I remember rightly. Or the mum had a baby. I can't remember. So who we got down here? We got
She
more.
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Right, so we got Milton Finch
We never
here.
found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Okay, so Milton's body was never found. And we got Sanjay Kumar. Right, Sanjay I think is the husband of Edith's mum, but I can't really remember. I'm sure that's who he was. And Lewis Finch I think was a brother or something, or nephew, I don't know. There's so many family members, I can't remember who is who. Too many of them to remember.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Right, so up we go to the treehouse. Find out whoever's next now. Ooh! Right, here we are.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay, so Edith had a kid then, because she was pregnant. Up we go.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Oh, I can't open the door. Open the door. There we go.
They were both pretty intense.
Alright, we're in someone else's room now. Whose room's this?
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Okay, so this is what happened to Sam. I'm just gonna look around his room quickly in case I miss anything.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Right, let's go and see what happened to Sam. Alright, let's go. Oh, what's it say? Oh, there we go. Okay, so Sam did photography, by the looks of it.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Why is it going so out of focus?
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh, did you? You did photography. Now you can just take pictures, guys, of what you want.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Get a picture of this lovely lake. Oh, look at the bird.
Aw.
I'm rubbish at photography, as you can tell.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where the hell is Dawn? More stuff. I've got to find that kid. Where the hell fuck is that girl?
Dad,
What is she?
Let me get behind you.
Oh, don't shoot it.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want... Great shot, Don!
Oh dear. Look at that guy! Look at the guy in the fight! Oh god, look at him.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh yeah, God, I've got to play as the guy now.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, so that's how Dad died. Well, karma, that's karma for you. I shouldn't have killed it. Should have known it's going to come back to haunt you.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
The deer wanted revenge. No, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Guess I've got to go back outside, I guess, because I don't think there's anything else here. Oh no. Secret door. Jackpot. Here we go.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Looks like one of the little Calvin's things. Oh, and here's what happened to baby Gregory. We're going to find out now. I thought he was just like sleeping down here like cash, like in the treehouse. What the fuck? Anyways, right, here we go. Let's find out what happened to Gregory. Oh, so Sam and Kay were going to get divorced. So this was the contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone?
Okay, so Sam and
Something
Kay
funny was
had
happening, but
Gregory.
only he could
This
see it.
was their child.
think he saw things the rest of us don't.
So yeah, I'm playing as a baby now. There you go. Right, so for an achievement, guys, I mean a trophy, achievement, whatever, you need to knock all these things down.
Hand over, Gregory. It's time to...
All these little,
Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
all these little, magnets that's on the bar.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh yeah, and if you get these, it puts more little, like, rubber ducks in the bath and stuff. Right now I can't really get them.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of California. Lost in his imagination.
So yeah, if you get all these, you will get a trophy for it. Ooh!
Whatever it was he saw, it sure made him happy.
Look at him, he's loving life. Yeah, I've controlled the frog and it's quite difficult. I got stuck on this bit because I was bouncing the bloody thing. There you go, I got a few more. Oh wait, I was right on it! Oh, God damn it. Can't bloody get it.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
So here's Gregory's imagination, and now I'm the little froggy. His mind. Oops. There you go, I can swim faster.
I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
And before you ask, guys, he didn't fall down the plug hole. He actually, the baby drowned. I know, it's so depressing. I know! So that's what happened to Gregory. He basically drowned in the bath because he turned it on. But he died happy. But obviously, it's not a nice way to die. Drowning, is it? This game is very depressing.
I can't
Okay,
imagine
now
my
we're going
mom
to find
ever
out how
writing
Gus
poetry
died.
Yet.
Here's Gus. A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
So in this one you just got to get rid of all the tech. for the text to go on, I guess.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Destroy the wedding.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
So that's what happens to Gus, guys. Got blown away, mate.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh, we're getting there, guys. Emergency evacuation plan. Well, I think they need an emergency evacuation plan. Oh, here we go. Raised flag, 7:30 a.m. Breakfast, 8 a.m. Quiet time, 11 p.m. Duties: Dawn, sweep trash. Gus, mop, mow yard. And Greg, be a baby. Routine: jump rope, 100%. Jumping jacks, 150%. Push-ups, 100. Crunches, 100. Run to the mailbox and back. Okay, I guess they had like a strict routine. Right, the door doesn't open, so we got to go up this wall thing. Oh, I love how a lot of games now are like first person. I do enjoy it actually.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Right, we're in someone else's room now. Whose room's this? Let's find out. Oh, that's it, right. So Dawn is Edith's mum, that was it. And then Sanjay is Edith's dad. Yeah, Edith's dad, I think.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Yeah, so that's Edith's dad and Edith's mum. And they was about to fly to Edith. To Edith? To India, sorry. To Edith? What the fuck am I talking about?
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Okay, so Louis is Edith's brother then.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Basil, sage, thyme, and mint. So they grew their own
And to
plants.
see kids in the house again.
So we've got Edith's plant set, we've got Milton's plant set, and we've got Lewis's. Fabulous. And Dawn's plant set. Okay.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Right, in we go.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Okay, so they was homeschooled. Nice, lucky guys. Oh, look, here's Edith's bench. And it's got Barbara, Molly, Gus, Stephen, or whatever his name is, Audin, Gregory, Calvin, and Sam. Then we've got Lewis rules. Lewis is just like his own like person, like just there, like yep. Oh wow, so it was homeschooled. Interesting.
But it didn't last.
And they was doing scientific method, observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data and conclusion. Oh, was you? I'd have loved to have been homeschooled, but I had to go to school, like proper school, mate. Oh, look, there's the family. So that's Edith's mum, brothers, Gregory's there. I mean, Lewis, or whatever his name is. And the dad, and one of the other brothers. So Edith's got a bit of an Indian descent in her, which is pretty cool, isn't it? That's cool.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Right, so here's Milton's. This is the one that's body was never found. Okay, we got another peephole here, guys. So this is the last peephole. It wasn't the telescope, it's this one. Because this is Milton's room.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
We've got to find out how to get in there then. Oh, well that was easy. I'm just making sure there's nothing else around here. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, let's go back. Oh, here we go. Right, up we go to Milton's little lair. I like the music. The music's really good. Right, so let's find out what happened to Milton, the body that was never found. And we've got a little book here by the looks of it.
Milton
the
Finch
magic
in
paintbrush.
The magic paintbrush.
Oh, how do I? Oh. Apparently there's a secret door. It needs painting. Interesting.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So Milton basically went to another world for his painting. That's how he disappeared, and the body was never found. Well, go Milton. So Milton could actually still be alive. We don't know. He just disappeared in a painting, like, you know, just happens, you know.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
She sealed him in here. Yeah, there isn't really any other clues that you can find in here, as far as as I know, anyway.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Right, so now, guys, we just basically go up these stairs here, and this will lead to the next person. Oh, I can get up the bloody stairs. We're getting higher and higher. Look how high we're getting.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room, except Louis.
Okay, so we still need to do all these peepholes as well, guys. I thought we was finished, but we haven't finished the peephole thing. So this was Edith's brother. She can open that, I'm sure she can. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Well. Oh, I don't want to go back outside. Whoops, wrong button. Don't want to go back outside. It's so sensitive, like the bloody toggle thing on this pad. Alright. Oh, look at him, he's got a little... Look,
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games
PS1
together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Louis Finch. He's got, look, gaming set. Look at him, he's like a little mini gamer, he is. Let's find out what happened to him.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved.
God, I can't see a bloody thing with all these fucking fish everywhere.
And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go then? I'm getting lost. So yeah, basically while you're doing the... Oh shit. What the fuck have I done here? Guys, I'm trapped. Perhaps I will get rid of all the fucking fish. Fuck off. And I've got myself... Oh, there you go. Trapped.
But he took it very seriously.
Got to keep up with the fish,
I had hoped he'd find himself.
You get trapped. It's hard doing two things at once.
But he found something more.
I'm trying to guide myself and do the fish.
I worried about him then.
Flick it in it as well. Oh shit, where am I supposed to go?
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. but he
No
said
more
Lewis
fish,
had become a
please.
model
Oh,
employee.
bloody hell.
Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Okay, I have to be
I
careful
even
with this bit,
encouraged
because this bit sometimes, like, crashes. I don't know, like, this game does still have a few
It seemed very promising
issues
at
because
first.
it's still a very new game. It only come out, like, last week, I think.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Made friends with a dog.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Lewis Topia. Oh, I got to kill this.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
That music, though. Oh, how
And
the
songs
king.
for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
So basically, guys, Lewis was a
And he was
druggie.
always humming
He
something.
was fucked. As you can tell, this is his daydream.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
He's got his own little town in his drugged up world.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day
Music
it struck
gold.
him.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
I
the
know,
cheering
fishes.
crowds, even the
He
stones under
works in
his
like
feet,
a cannery.
were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
St. Louis. These are all the cities he conjured in his mind.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh, bloody fish. Fuck off, fish.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, you do have to.
Until one day he
because,
forgot
like,
to go home from the cannery.
Until one day he forgot to
Even
go
as
home
his
from the
mother
cannery.
pleaded with him,
Oh, I
part
missed
of
the
Lewis
city.
kept sailing on.
Ah, sort of fun. I just ignored her. It's too late.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen or a beautiful prince. You can have a handsome queen.
handsome queen.
Sorry, that sounds really funny. In my last game, I made him have a handsome prince. I want to see the queen one, so I'm going to do something different. He's going to have a handsome queen. Why not?
The queen was on her own
Oh my god, he's got to have
quest for-
rainbows. Come on, radiant rainbows. Freaking
Radiant
rainbows, why not? Goddamn fish, you're getting in the way. Ooh, look at my rainbow. Oh, look how pretty these are. Oh, they've knocked a rainbow down.
He followed the
I
sound
don't
of
think
her.
I was meant to do that. Silver heart. Actually, no,
Silver
I
heart.
want the electric tar thing. Ah, shit. Oh well. Oh, this is actually quite pretty, actually, this one. Fuck off, fish. You're ruining my bloody dream
His
here.
chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Finally, I've reached the fucking palace. Fuck off, fish. Woo! No!
Even then, his logic remained sound.
No more fish. Bloody fish. Oh look, here's my queen.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Bloody hell, look how many fucking fish they give me. I have a handsome queen. Alright, queen, I'm coming.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Get rid of the fucking fish. Fish.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than
I know, that bloody fish. They're getting in the way of the story. You're ruining the story. In his own eyes, he became king. Something greater. Okay,
For
a few
someone
of these
who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Fish, go away.
And then it
Fish.
struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Queen, I'm coming.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, now I'm playing as Lewis. Oh, finally, no more bloody fish. Yes. Yes. Got rid of the fucking fish. Thank fuck for that. And there's his locker. With that weird... That picture's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And this is the stuff he was on, marijuana. And that's why he's a bit fucked in the head. He liked his marijuana.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh, this is a lovely place, isn't it? This is where he works.
I think it
wonder why.
pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, lovely. This place is so hygienic, you know what I'm saying?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Okay, so here's Lewis. I think I can do anything to him. Some more lovely fish guts over it. Lovely. Right, let's go up here, I guess. Oh. He's going to heaven now, guys. By the looks
I
of
still
it.
thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being
Goodbye,
crowned
cruel
king
world.
over all the lands of wonder.
So yeah, we're going to heaven. Chucked himself in the machine. Oh,
The
and we're
palace
back
would
in
be
his room
packed
now.
with his companions.
Yo guys, what's up? I've got my faces. Do you just love the cat? Sorry. When I played this bit, I was like, oh my god, look at the cat. I'm just like,
Including the
cat.
wise Calico had insisted on inviting him.
Molly the cat, look. There's Molly. Molly is a cat. Yeah, they're getting lit. Bitch got lit. Molly's there chilling like, yeah. I'm now a cat now, bitches. I was a child, but now I've turned into a cat. Be careful with those things, damn.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
I'm sorry, I need a good look at this queen.
There was only one thing left to do.
Oh, she is just... Ain't she beautiful, guys? Oh. Oh.
Bend down his head.
I won't do it. Oh dear. Well, Queen, you know what? Never liked you anyway. Oh dear.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
I know, man. She cut his head off. You heard what happened with the fish?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So guys, what did you think of that? So that was his story. Oh, we can get out of here now. Now we're at the other side of these.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh, someone was missing. Someone went missing. Oh, it's Milton. Yeah, Milton, because they never found his body, did they?
I wish we'd stayed.
Edith brought a picture and her mum.
But I understand why we left.
Do you really understand, though? That is the question. Do you really understand?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
So they was trying to get away, I guess, from all the death and everything that happened. Ah, disaster relief. Okay, so that's what he did. And he was an evacuate specialist. Well, at least we know what Sanjay, Edith's dad, did then.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Oh, look at the little birds. Or paper birds. I think they're like origami paper birds, yeah.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Okay, so here we are, guys. The last person, Edith, which is who we're playing as now. And we find out what happened to her.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Right, so guys, are you ready for the last bit? I hope you guys are ready. Edith Finch, the character you play as. And also, this is like the end now, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this game. I know this game isn't very long, but if you try and get all the achievements and stuff, it makes it worthwhile. Alright, so here we go, guys. Edith Finch. Make sure you listen carefully. Gonna do some writing.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay, let's find out what present Grandma left for us in the hallway. So as you can see, we're all like leaving because, like I said, just trying to get away from everything because of everything that happened in the house.
The
and
power had
everything.
been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Okay, so we've lost power.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, we can't look at the doors anymore. Right, so there's so many secret passageways in this house. Like, I think this house is pretty cool.
Isn't going to end when you leave the house.
I think that grandma is right. Like, the death, I doubt, is going to stop. These Finches were fucked from the start.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Oh. So that's how they die. Grandma put a curse on them. Grandma. Bad grandma. Bloody Grandma Finch.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Looks like we already are leaving. Edith has no choice in this matter.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
We'll have the nursing home. Murderous grandma, yeah. She put a curse on them all, she must have. Right, History of the Finches by Edith Finch. Right, here we go.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, we're back here. We're back outside.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Okay, so that thing in the middle of the sea, guys, was their old house. And then they built the new house, which is this one up here. Okay, so they did have a house before. Interesting.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
And there was an earthquake. Here we go, guys. The story's all coming together now.
The lowest tide in 1,000 years.
It was the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
So maybe that could be why, guys, they got the curse of like why they all died, because they basically had an old house that basically got knocked down in an earthquake or whatever.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
And then that's why they got... Oh dear. I can't see a thing now, guys. And that's why I guess they got lost.
I got turned around. For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
So yeah, she made it, guys, thanks to the deer. So this was the old house.
Or maybe I came back to them.
It got fucked, like destroyed.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Oh, so we drive away, we leave Grandma.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
And then let Grandma die, because they left her.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
So guys, that's
Last
how
Finch left alive.
That's how my mum died. She got sick.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
And here we go, that's Edith Finch's grave. And that kid there was the last Finch to live, which was her son. He's the only one that stayed alive. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. So that's the game. What did you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed this game. So that's the end. I mean, it's a sad story, but it is really good, like how they did it. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. I really am. And I enjoyed this game. And I know it's not a very long game. It's only like 2 hours long. But, you know, it's such a good game. And if you haven't played it yourselves, you should definitely play it. Try and get those trophies as well. And yeah, it's definitely worth it. Like, I can't remember how much it was. I think I got it for like £12.50. But it was definitely worth it. Because if you like story games and things like that, then definitely this one is definitely for you guys, and it means a lot having you guys all here as well. So yeah, these are all like pictures of like, I think the staff, I don't know if they're real though. So these are the people I think that made it. I don't know whether they're real pictures of them, but I think it's quite cool that they added this like feature in. Well, that one looks like a real picture. The one with the dog. Concept art. I don't know, I'd have to find out if they are like real pictures of them. I think they are. Holly was a 2D artist, can't speak. And what's also good about this game, guys, is that you can replay all the chapters. So if you've missed out achievements in it or trophies, whatever, you can go back and go and get them as well, and you can just replay the stories and do that. So it does help having that feature in it. I don't know what game I'm going to play. Oh god, the light switches for the names are down because they died. No, the people didn't die who made it. Only one, I think, didn't make it. So as you can see, we're going through all the rooms as well in the house that we've been in. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, you're right. He is doing that. I just gonna go back all to the beginning. I want to see it all. I hope you don't mind. Nice stream, by the way. Oh, thank you so much. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, as well. And I will definitely subscribe back, because I can subscribe now to anyone that wants to subscribe to my channel, because I have finished my stream now. I don't know what else I'm going to stream. I mean, I'm waiting for a game called Dreamfall. That will probably be my next game. It was a PC game, and it's also like a story game, a bit like Telltale and all that. Oh, here we go. The Edith Finch team, 2012 to 2017. Oh, it's changing. There we go, guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, you can just replay the story and do that again when you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Meowshezakitty. Love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and thanks for all your support. It really means a lot to me. And I will definitely come and check out your channels if you stream. Just let me know. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Love you all. Bye, take care everyone, and enjoy your Sunday and bank holiday Monday. Bye bye.